Hello, welcome to Esri's Facilities and Indoor GIS Envisioning presentation. My name is Jack Hunt with Esri. I'm joined by my colleagues Ian Feathers and Pat Wallace. First, we would like to thank all of you for joining us to explore ArcGIS for property and facilities management. Today we're going to cover a variety of aspects and use cases for facilities and indoor GIS. We'll begin with an introduction to Esri's Smart Workplace platform, which covers solutions across portfolio and workplace scales. Next, we're going to take a journey into a day in the life of key personas utilizing a location strategy to benefit their organization. And finally, a look at Esri's facilities and indoor GIS roadmap through the remainder of 2017 and beyond. ArcGIS is an integrated WebGIS platform and our foundation for facilities and indoor solutions. For organizations, this means superior data management, transparency, and collaborative decision making. A GIS is also a system of record that organizes and manages the geographic context of your location information, just like your CRM is a system of record for your customer information. Since most data in an organization is based on location, providing a platform for access and distribution to all contingents is essential. Once a system of record has been established, GIS integrates with your existing business systems through the location platform and consolidates that data as a common view on a map. ArcGIS can integrate with a variety of sources, including sensors, business information, and social media. This allows you to connect to your facilities management systems through direct connections to enterprise DBMS, web services, and either COTS or custom web applications. In today's business environment, it's no longer just about property or facilities management. It's also about the smart workplace. The smart workplace is scalable. It provides multiple ways to view and cross-examine your data. Integrating the workplace across all scales at which it operates is imperative for success. Smart workplace technology is for portfolio and asset management, planning and operations, and employees at work or visitors at a venue. The smart workplace uses location to remove barriers separating people, the places they work, the data they use, and the things and devices used to conduct their business. This enables users to reduce costs for workplace services, maintenance, and utilities through a supportive technology and interface. Now let's take a look at how the portfolio and workplace solutions are deployed across the smart workplace platform. This is our initial operating capability, or IOC, for our portfolio solutions. This workflow shown here covers implementation activities for an organization. Mapping your portfolio of assets enables greater real estate and facility performance, inventory and market analysis, as well as intuitive planning and site selection. And here's a look at the activities for the workplace IOC. Mapping the workplace incorporates your existing building data and other business systems to provide visibility across your organization, including energy and maintenance needs, space optimization, as well as inventory and asset control. Ultimately, the smart workplace is a system of engagement used to improve the speed of business across your organization. This organizational structure may or may not look familiar, but organizations with property and facilities to manage need to tie to enterprise systems and get information out to the right people. Now, let's dive into our smart workplace envisioning story. This demonstration gives us an opportunity to observe how an organization, like the one we just saw, uses location strategy to benefit their workplace. For this, Ian, Pat, and I will take on these roles within an organization to help demonstrate the smart workplace in action. Let's begin. Hi, I'm a key decision maker in my organization. I oversee and I'm responsible for real property management. I collaborate closely with other executives to make key business decisions, so it's important that we have ready access to the performance metrics for our portfolio anytime we need it. Ultimately, my responsibility is to ensure our business units are in the right place and to monitor current conditions of these assets on a global scale. This is the portal environment for my organization. From here, I can access a variety of applications that help me monitor and manage properties across my portfolio. What I'd like to do now is open our portfolio viewer so I can take a look at the current status of some specific sites. The portfolio viewer is configured to provide our business executives and operations managers with the information needed to make the right decisions on a daily basis. Right now, this legal interest tab is giving me visualization across the nation of what we own and what we lease. I can also look at facilities condition, energy use, space utilization, operating costs, repair needs. But right now, I'd like to check facilities condition and space utilization for one of our properties in Southern California. So I'll click on the Facilities Condition tab, and I'll zoom into the site that I'm interested in taking a look at. Notice that each site has an information pop-up. Here I can quickly identify current condition and repair needs. Also, I can drill in to get more information in a large-scale campus view in either 2D or 3D. Next, I like to open the Space Utilization tab to see areas where we need to improve. Now, I can immediately identify areas with a low space utilization percentage based on the color ramp. The site here, for example, is only utilizing 78% of its space with over 17,000 square foot left vacant. Next, I'd like to get more information on this particular site, so I'm going to open my campus dashboard. In Operations Dashboard, I can not only look at occupancy and work order information for this campus, I can also review status for each floor simultaneously. So in this case, I wanted to look at Building M. I can review the total occupancy, total vacancy, and total capacity for each floor. Building M looks to be doing fine. However, we recently moved some teams around in Building O due to a remodel, and now we're stuck with a high vacancy across each floor. To ensure we're not wasting energy by underutilizing space, we'll need to address the current vacancy problems we have. For that, I'll turn it over to our operations manager, who's going to update our occupant information in Building O.
Hey there, I'm the Operations and Facility Manager. It's my job to ensure that our information resources are up to date and that our workforce can operate as efficiently as possible. My responsibilities include office assignments, work order resolution, and facility performance. In the past, I used a clipboard and hand-drawn paper maps of our floor plans to conduct daily audits. Since I'm responsible for the entire facility and operations, the daily workflow was too time-consuming. If I couldn't do my job efficiently, then how could we expect our workplace and other employees to function efficiently? This is a typical business problem easily solved with ArcGIS. Today we have 2 new employees starting at our company, and I need to find vacant offices for them to sit. I'll use the 3D Campus Viewer to get a quick idea of where they can sit, and from here, using applications like Workforce for ArcGIS, I can quickly create assignments that allow us to audit or update this information. I can provide this directly to a worker, set a priority, date, and time for the task to be completed, a potential ID number, and then a quick description about what needs to be done for this particular assignment. So let's finish this up. We'll create this assignment. And there's another office as well, so let's go ahead and create that. Pick the type, assign it to myself, check a priority, date, and time. We'll do the same here and provide a quick description about what needs to be done for this particular office. So we'll finish that up here and we'll create this. Excellent. Now we'll take a quick look at the mobile device. You can see here that my assignment's on the left-hand side. I can select those and quickly start the assignment so that leadership knows I've begun work for the day. Looks like there's a couple of extra ones here as well, so might as well go ahead and knock that out since we're in the area. And as I set the status for these, you'll notice on the screen behind that they're in progress. So here, this natively syncs with Collector for ArcGIS, and from there I can conduct my audit for the day and update the information accordingly for the new employees and the outstanding assignments for this part of the building as well. So here I'm just making a few quick updates, sending those back through the feature service. Pretty straightforward workflow, just a few clicks here. All right, almost finished for this area for the day. Let's go ahead and do one more. Let's update that to occupied. All right, so just like that, we've been able to create some work orders, deploy the workforce, and quickly make those changes through native applications like Workforce for ArcGIS and Collector for ArcGIS. This has improved ROI time savings alone, not to mention all of the data resides in one primary system that's easily accessible. So let's quickly jump over to Workforce on the mobile device and update those assignments so that leadership knows I've completed the audit for those offices. You'll notice on the screen behind the mobile device that the assignment is marked completed. The great part about this is we can utilize the same web map in other viewers provided directly through ArcGIS as well. This alone has provided me an immense amount of time savings and really improved our ROI as an organization.
Hey, I'm Pat. I'm just an employee, an occupant, a dude. Before we implemented ArcGIS Indoors technology, keeping up with the speed of business was a struggle. If I can't reach colleagues directly when I need them, that's a conversation lost. When team cohesion and communication breaks down, innovation and efficiency suffers. What we needed was a way to quickly find our colleagues and find ways to collaborate that were proximate to all. Before using indoor maps, we were wasting up to 2 minutes per day per person headed in the wrong direction or just being lost. This really adds up. By implementing ArcGIS Indoors technology, we had access to a complete system for working with indoor maps and location data. As an employee, I work with the people, tools, and resources I need to do my job. This includes connecting, communicating, and collaborating with colleagues, requesting services to keep my workplace environment functional, and getting relevant workplace information to ensure a successful workday. The ArcGIS system enabled us to meet the needs of employees like me to get the workplace and indoor information I needed when I needed it. Let me show you how I'm better able to do this with ArcGIS Indoors technology. This is our 2D web viewer. It lets us quickly find people, places, and things across our work sites. With our smart indoor mapping APIs, you can also share your important indoor information with colleagues. So let's try and find a colleague. Let's look for Lori Jung. So I'm just going to go to our search window. I'm going to type in Lori, and her name will pop up here in a list. And it's going to zoom directly to her office. And if you noticed, it switched floors from the first to the third floor. So it has built-in floor awareness. I want to show you our 3D web viewer as well. So the 3D web viewer, it also lets us quickly find people, places, and things across our work sites. But it also lets us route to and from those things. So let me show you how that works. So I could look up the same office number, O3 North, and things will start popping up. So let's look for 055. So I can zoom to that location. It knows that there's more than one employee there. So it's going to ask me who am I interested in searching for. And so I can look up TN, and then I can see information related to TN in case I wanted to connect with them. But I could also route from that location. So I could route from there to, let's say, another location. Let's just say that, let's say it is Patricia Capraro in another building, Building M, next door to us. And so it's going to show us her location, and then it's going to show us the travel route to and from those locations. And you could change the travel mode as well to an elevator route. Another cool thing about this is you could have different views, like a visitor overlay. Here we have another map, like a vacancy overlay, and that could be used by one of our business teams. So that is our 3D viewer technology. So that's pretty cool. The next technology I want to show you is it's something we call our companion app. So I'm going to just pull that up real quick. So here is our companion app. Like you, I don't spend my entire day behind a desk, so a lot of times I need similar capability on the go, and Companion does this and more. It links my calendar and scrapes useful indoor location information from it, then sends me alerts and routes to my planned meetings. It also allows me to quickly find indoor points of interest, as well as to submit indoor location-based service requests to keep my workplace environment functional. So let's take a look at it. So it can start out on the map tab, but it also is keeping track of my events throughout the day. So I can see here there was a meeting with Dominic, and if I click into that, I can show the map, and then I can enable the blue dot, and it'll zoom directly to my location. I can see that my location is updated a little bit. It's showing me down the hallway, so I could always override that, and I'll show it. The technology doing that. Another thing that we can do is we can actually find amenities near me. So you can see here I had pulled up previously some restaurants near me. Let's take a look at all the categories we have. We have all kinds of stuff: safety and security, events. I can look up fire extinguishers near my location. So let's go back to the restaurant information. So I'm gonna go to Benjeron. That's a good Thai restaurant near us, and so I can get going, right? So it says it's going to take me about 4 minutes to get there. I better get going. Another thing that we can do is we can submit service request information over here. So I can go back to my home office location. I can update that location based on where it thinks I currently am. I'm actually not there right now. Let's just say I'm here in this conference room and the box light projector is broken, so I'm going to set the location there. I'm going to click submit, and then it's going to open up Survey 123. And we've configured Survey 123 to work as a indoor 311 type application. So there's all kinds of categories that I can submit the information in. If you saw somebody suspicious on campus, you could check security and take a picture and provide some other description. Here we said it's the projector, so I'm going to say it's some type of projection equipment. I'm going to select that, and I'll just say I'll use the box light projector is broken. There we go. Why type when you can talk? And then I could take a picture, right? So you could turn the camera on. It's going to take a picture of whatever you want to take a picture of the troubled item. And then just verify the indoor location information correct, because it just pulled that out of the other application. I click check, send now, and we're good to go, right? And then you could use this information, the facilities team could, and another Esri app like Workforce. And so that's our companion app. So now I'm going to hand it back over to my colleague Ian to show us some additional features of ArcGIS Indoors technology.
Good morning. I am the GIS and IT analyst for our company. I specialize in data processing and publishing maps. All of our company's map requests come across my desk. In the past, the information was much less readily available, and any location-based decision took weeks or months of effort. I was scanning in floor plan documents and digitizing any information that was requested regarding the office space or the entire facility. Now I use tools through ArcGIS that automate the process. The great part about these tools is that Esri provides the web application templates in either 2D or 3D for your facilities as well. Within the tools, there's an ArcGIS Pro project. Within that project, there are a series of tasks that walk you through the entire process from the base map, the CAD to GIS data translation, the associated geoprocessing tools that you'll need, and a few quick examples of the data and what helps contribute to your interior network for your campus and your buildings. Also an example of a 3D floor plan. This will eventually contribute to a web scene that will publish out. And this is just a quick example of the building facade prior to publication on the web. As an analyst, it's exciting to know that we've come a long way from the paper maps and blueprints that we previously used for all our information. When colleagues ask why we operate through maps, it's clear that it's more important than an entry in a spreadsheet. It's a great example of the science of where. And with that said, I'll pass it back over. Thank you.
Thanks, Ian. So that's our envisioning story for the smart workplace. This journey took us across an organization and through a day in the life of the CEO, operations manager, an employee occupant, and an IT GIS analyst. Please use this example to help project how the smart workplace can apply directly to your organization to improve the speed of business and increase cost savings. And remember, any industry can benefit from applying Esri's facilities and indoor GIS solutions. Whether it's a hospital, airport, or technology company, we can apply our solutions to support a stronger, safer, and more efficient workplace. In 2017, we've been working hard to deploy new smart workplace applications to solve industry problems. Esri Labs is currently developing the companion application. This app provides occupant and visitor experiences like proximity alerts, routing to events or evacuation zones across campuses and through facilities. Indoor CAD to GIS in ArcGIS Pro provides powerful capabilities that supports quick data updates, visualizations, and analysis. Also, we are developing a configurable 3D dashboarding application that takes our experience with dynamic dashboards and our 3D campus viewer and rolls it into one powerful app. In closing, I'd like to thank all of you for attending our session. Email us directly if you would like additional information on the Smart Workplace offering or if you would like to connect to discuss a project. For a deeper dive of the apps you just saw, you can schedule a 30-minute WebEx meeting with us using our scheduling system. Thank you for attending our Envisioning Center presentation.